People often term people's progress as luck. Let me explain. They believe that when things is going well for somebody, like, it's luck. The person is lucky. But it is not always luck. Let me tell you some more about myself. What I do, my skincare routine to work. I grew up in one big village in Ondo State. While growing up, I often believe that if you did not travel to Lagos, you will not make it in life. Please don't judge me. I grew up watching African Magic and Yoruba movies. So in those movies, they made us believe that if you did not travel out of your city or out of your village or town, you're not going to make it. That was what's in my head at that point in time. The very first time in Lagos was in 2011 when my big uncle gave birth. So after my wife, I gained admission. I went to a polytechnic and I went for my ND. Something happened in school and we went on strike. Luckily for me, another of my uncle just got married. In fact, his wife is so cool with us, especially me. And I told her that I'm coming to her place to spend my strike and all of that. And she agreed. They call off the strike. Then I went back to school. My uncle's place is now like a home to me. When I finish school, I go back home. It's time for my NYC. Meanwhile, I already met this man. The man is a major. I met him when I was traveling back to school from Lagos. And I took Sole. So that man down took me and we got talking in his car. And he promised me that is going to help me to do my relocation to Lagos. Then fast forward to NYC time, I reached out to the man, just said I should send me my details, which I did. I did not pay any kobo. They said I did my NYC. I'm now in Lagos. Meanwhile, when I was in school, somebody once told me that if you want to serve, the best place for you to serve is in Lagos. And if you serve in Lagos, make sure you join OBS or you join band. That band that I joined is one blessing that God made me to know. I started joining band. I went for my orientation camp in Agege and I couldn't finish. I was rushed to the hospital. I spent a week in the hospital. When I was being discharged from the hospital, I went to Surulere to get my ID card, my payment, and all of those NYC shenanigans and stuff. This person that I told you helped me to do my NYC to that particular choice of place I wanted to work. He said he's going to help me and do it. And somehow he did it. But unfortunately for me, I couldn't go when my mate was going for their placement, registration, and all of that. That was how one of my friends that I met in camp, I'm going to mention her name in this video, her name is Z. She called me over the phone and she told me that they are looking for somebody in her own office that study food science and technology, because I study food science in school. And I was so happy, and that offer changed my life. So where am I going is this. When I was in camp, that 2 weeks that I only spent in camp, I was everywhere. I was very active. I was actively making friends. And those people have been a blessing to me. So you want to tell me that it's a luck? It's not a luck. It's a strategy. So anything you want to do in life, aside from being prayerful, you need to be very strategic about it. I'm not here to motivate. I'm just here to share my story. Thank you for watching this video today. See you another time. Bye.